Is it weird that I'm really enjoying quarantine but am too afraid to tell it to anyone?
My kids love it. I think a lot of introverts are happy with it.
I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's a chance for me to reconnect with myself, but studying is hella hard.
As an introvert, I am also happy for the most part. However, to imagine this situation from an extrovert's point of view, imagine a virus where you have to stay outside all day and always be in groups of 10 or more. Uncomfortable? That's how extroverts feel right now. I can only sympathize with them.
A lot of us introverts or with SADS are enjoying it too, but only because of the lockdowns and definitely not because of the pandemic. We're used to isolation anyway, even before COVID-19. Wearing masks and social distancing when outside is awesome too, makes it easier to avoid people. Smile.
No. I use it to justify my hermit crab tendencies daily and I'm not mad about it. I love it too. I want to work from home forever.
Bro, you ain't the only one. There's a whole lot of introverts out there, including me.
So much more free time getting away from the commute. I've got time for hobbies. Reading. Exercise.
Sleeping schedules have suffered when there's no one noticing you slip in. And on the flip side,
I find myself putting in hours at work at 8 p.m. And this is honestly pretty taboo.
A lot of people are suffering out there and it'd be rude to brag.
I am honestly very happy for you. It's bringing me down because it is making my work life harder. AMD, I miss the daily human interactions. Bad time to be a single extrovert, LOL.
To tell you the truth, I haven't really noticed a difference. I still go to work every day.
My kids go to school.
I have been able to shop the same as I did. Just having to wear a mask all the time, the only inconvenience. And the movies, I miss going to movies.
I work in customer service. And during small talk with customers, I have to keep telling everyone how much this quarantine sucks because that's all people want to talk and complain about.
I don't blame them, but I have to hide the fact that in a way, this quarantine has hoed me. Yes, it has wrecked me financially.
My job has cut my hours extensively. But mentally, phew. I lost several people and my 2 pets before COVID hit. Most notably was the loss of my 5-year-old dog.
The one who accompanied me during years of depression and the worst times I've had during my life. I didn't even hear about COVID until almost March, after everyone knew about it already. Then my job shut down due to it. And it was such a blessing. Here I am still dealing with depression. But at least having that time off and away from the world helped me deal with things a little more naturally.
It's mixed feelings for me. I'm about to finish my master's and I'm supposed to enter the work world.
This is scary because of the lack of jobs available, but also the thought of entering a remote working world is terrifying. You can't seek help as easily.
You can't learn off a mentor, etc., etc. But I will say I get anxiety every time I think we getting closer to normal. I like that no one recognizes me with my mask on.
I like that I don't have to see so many people. I like having freedom of choice and being stripped of social pressures in my choices. My normal life has become everyone else's normal life. I joke that my lifestyle has suddenly become fashionable. I live with physical and mental health issues, so barely left the house, and now it's okay because
everyone is in the same boat. Well, if you are really that into quarantine, who could you possibly tell?
I've seen a few posts like this around Reddit. I'm having a love-hate relationship with it. I miss my friends.
But I'm reading a lot of books. It's a trade-off.
You should have seen me in March though.
I had been working a job at a school that I hated.
But suddenly schools were closed.
But my contract was still valid, so I was still getting paid. I think that in the long run a lot of people are gonna end up psychologically hurt by the lockdown. Isolation is never a good option. And in the case depressed introverts like me,
it only makes things worse. Because it discourages even more to go and have social interactions with others.
You're right to say that you're enjoying the quarantine, but on the long run it's gonna hurt more people than we think.
We're not made to be isolated.
We're social creatures. That's just a hypothesis though.
I'm no expert.
Cries an essential worker.
I would have enjoyed quarantine if it didn't happen during my introductory year to college.
It's not weird at all.
I absolutely love this.
If I had to design heaven, I wouldn't have to do small talk at work. Wouldn't have to commute for hours. Wouldn't have to take part in anything, having a perfect catch-22 excuse for any social gathering. And when leaving the house, there's barely any people.
The whole thing is like my personal paradise, plus by doing so I'm saving lives, so can't really
complain.
Same here. Lockdown finished for us ages ago. New Zealand. And I've been recalled into the office again. Much prefer it working from home.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.